Hello and welcome. My name is Ali. I'm the owner and founder of Goff Legal, and we do estate planning, trust administrations, and probate. I also say we help dead people and future dead people. Welcome, because you are a future dead person and likely are thinking about estate planning. Not to get too morbid, but I know it's on your mind. And I also know this might be the first time you're really considering taking action on this and might be a little overwhelmed and don't know what to do. So, this video today is designed to give you some estate planning tips to help get you ready to get your estate plan done. So, let's start with the first one. Tip number one is to get organized. I recommend you gather a list of your financial, real estate, and business assets, even if it's just on a Word document. It might be handwritten on a piece of paper. Don't overthink it. Just get something, one place where you have a list of all of your assets. The next thing I'd like you to do is write down the names, addresses, and phone numbers of your family and trusted contacts. You'll be needing this several different times. So it's good to get it in a place now before you need it. And you'll go, oh, I already have that ready to go. And then if you have account statements, it's a really great idea to either print them out or put them into a folder that has basically just one. You don't need a whole year worth of statements, literally just one statement that has the account number, the account title, that sort of thing. Tip number two, start simple, right? When you are thinking about estate planning, don't think about the most complicated plan you could get or how fancy it needs to be. Let's think about the very basics. You need a power of attorney for finance. You need a healthcare directive. You will need a will. And likely, if you're in California, you will need a trust. If you don't know exactly what kind of trust, don't worry about that. That's our job to walk you through what kind of trust you might need. Just know that if you have real estate in California, if you have minor children, and or if you have any special needs beneficiaries or beneficiaries who are not good at managing money, a trust is a really good estate planning solution and often used in California to make sure that your assets are protected. Do not let the unknown stop you. You can always update these documents and make changes later. This is not going to be set in stone kind of information. This is going to be, let's get our estate plan done and go and revisit it maybe in 5 or 10 years. So try not to think that you need to have everything figured out. Just start with the basics, and the attorney will walk you through exactly what the options are and what that would look like for your family. Tip number three. Once you do have a trust, because likely you're going to get one, like I said, if you're in California, make sure that you follow the instructions from your attorney. If you have a trust plan, follow the funding instructions. If you have financial accounts, you're going to update beneficiaries in alignment with your estate planning documents. I bring this up now for two reasons. One, there'll be a little bit of homework to do after you get your estate plan done. But two, I don't want you to spend a ton of time updating accounts and doing all sorts of things when we're just going to give you more instruction. So if you've done tip number one, which is to compile everything, that's all you need to do from now. You don't need to open new accounts. I don't need you to have all the crazy things. Just get a list of your accounts and let's do that. Again, a couple tips here. Don't name your minor children as beneficiaries on your accounts. We're going to change that. We're going to recommend you don't do that for many, many reasons. Different video, but trust me on that one. And then once you do have your assets, make sure you keep your asset list current. Finally, ask for help. Think about how you can get this done. Maybe not in the cheapest way, but in the way that works for your family. Remember, the attorney's office is a service provider. We're providing a service to you. Ask what we can take off of your plate. Ask your attorney, do they offer funding assistance? Do they host a family meeting after the documents are done to let the family know what to expect? Do they include a trustee or training manual for your successor trustee? We do in our plans, by the way. Will they review your documents a number of years down the road to make sure they're still working? Another tip, you have lots of advisors. You have insurance agents, you might have a financial advisor. Once you have your plan, have them help you. You do not have to do this alone. If you're not sure who to talk to your advisor about who they recommend. Of course, you can call our office, but we're not the best for everyone. We don't serve everyone all over the world. We're really just in California. So those are my 4 tips on estate planning, on starting this process. The best way to get started with our office is contact us through our website, fill out the form. Someone will be in touch to get some more information, and we'll schedule you a consultation to talk about your options, give you a very thorough intake form, which, by the way, you'll need your asset information and those addresses and people's names as part of that form, which is why I gave that as tip number one, because it will save you time in the long run. I hope that's very helpful for you. I look forward to seeing you, hopefully in our office, and getting your estate plan done.